And that was, well, I printed it out just before I came here. I'll read it to you. It describes here how she feels she suddenly realized that her last major request from God that she begged of Him, God gave her. Though not my typical response, I had a revelation on Sunday night. Or Yud Cheshvan Tasha. After months of innocently observing my health deteriorate and continually blindfoldingly down the path, I realized where I am heading. I finally had a revelation. I had something that I had wanted to do, and I begged God to help me make it happen. And I suddenly realized that my prayer had been answered. On Parshat Balak, we celebrated our youngest daughter's bat mitzvah. The revelation was that God answered my last question in the positive, that I would be okay for the bat mitzvah. I asked for that. That was what she wanted. This was a revelation. That God granted her last request.
אנחנו מתחננים, אנחנו נתנו לכם יותר משעה ב-20, המשפחה שלנו פה פורשת, בבקשה נשלח להתגרב. באמת, בבקשה. לא, יש פה עוד משפחה.
אוקיי.
אנחנו
מתחננים מההוצאה סרבנות בבקשה.
באמת, בבקשה, גם את זה תתחלנו.
A few days before she died, RivkA spoke to each of our three children. And she said that what I wanted in my life was that the world would be a better place because I passed through it. And I believe and I know that she accomplished that. Through the children that she raised and through all the people that she touched and that she inspired. RivkA was a happy, positive, optimistic person. To read you one last excerpt of something she wrote on her blog not long after she was diagnosed with metastatic cancer. Okay, so here's the deal. I don't want people to look at me with sad, droopy eyes. I don't want people to think of me and feel sad. I don't want people to see me and feel sorry. I don't want to be the cause of worry and concern. I know that when you first hear the news, it's a bit of a shock, so it's okay to be sad in the beginning. I was too. But don't stay there. You can ask me anything. I'm totally open. I don't mind talking about the cancer or what's going on. Chemo certainly affects the day-to-day of my life, so there's no ignoring it. But I really don't intend to hang out in some dark, depressing, emotional pit. So here's what I want. When you think of me, be happy. When you see me, smile. I've always been an activist and I don't plan on stopping. Come visit. Outside our door are pamphlets and CDs you can take home. Maybe you'll join some of my causes yet. Tell me what's going on with you. I'm interested. I care. I can still hear about your trials and tribulations. They are not mine, so they don't add to my burden. I don't think that other problems are trivial compared to cancer. I don't think that way. And if I can help, that's great. Recently, I told a friend I'm going to live until 90. The friend asked me, why only 90? She was right. I'm going to live until 120. And I have a lot to do in the next 80 years. I want to make the world a better place. And I want to spend a lot of time feeling happy and laughing. This is the way that RivkA wanted us to see her when she was alive, even when she was suffering, and it's the way that she wants us to see her in the future and to remember her. Karen, I don't know how I'm going to go on without you, but I promised you that I will find a way, and I will. I love you more than I can possibly express in words, and I always will for the rest of my life.